Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Corey. Thanks for coming to hang out with me for another Clash of Clans video. Today we're going to be talking all about hogs, hog rider attacks at Town Hall 10. In particular, 4 different ways to crush Town Hall 10 war bases, 3-star them with hog rider, different attack strategies. So let's get into those right now.
Nerf this!
If any of you guys are new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, because I'm making new Clash of Clans videos for you guys every single day, alright? So this attack right here is actually the one that we're going to end on for a special reason. Look at this Stone Slammer right here. This is going to be our example of a very small kill squad hog attack at the very end. But what he has inside this Stone Slammer really surprised me, kind of blew me away actually, and it got some great value. So tell me right now in the comments below, what do you guys think that Rock Solid is bringing in this Stone Slammer? I guarantee 90% of you guys are going to get it wrong, because you just don't see this with a hog attack really ever. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen it with a hog attack, so we'll get into that at the end. We'll save that for the finale. So let's go find our first attack here. Number 27 is going to be a Queen Charge hog attack. Now, with hog attacks, guys, you got to get the enemy CC. You have to get the enemy queen. But getting the enemy king is a pretty nice bonus, all right? You don't have to get them, but it's really nice to do that. And aside for that, you have to create some pathing for the hogs. So with the queen charge, the idea is to charge the queen into the base, taking out those things that we talked about. Create some pathing, have to get the enemy queen, have to take care of the enemy CC, but you also want to create some pathing, and getting the king is a nice bonus as well. And all these attacks are gonna have those same goals. Now, mind you, if you don't get the king or you don't achieve some great pathing, a lot of times you can make up for that by bringing a lot of hogs, and we're going to see that on that last attack with that really small kill squad. The less troops that you invest in the charge or the kill squad, the more hogs you can bring. Now, that's not always a good thing. Sometimes you want to bring less hogs and get more value in the beginning, but you know, also sometimes, you know, bringing more hogs, less kill squad is going to get the better value. Now, on this one, it's actually not going to go according to plan. You could tell he really wanted to use that Stone Slammer to break his queen into the base, but the Stone Slammer got down late. It needed to get down much sooner to target this cannon to open up this wall for the queen. So his queen's actually not going to go in the base at all. Had a little bit of a timing issue, but luckily, because of the setup of these walls, his queen's already dealt with the enemy CC. So objective number 1 done. Now he still needs his queen to deal with the enemy queen, but because of this open wall piece right here, his queen's gonna be able to do that from outside the wall. So guys, this one, guaranteed this did not go according to plan, but manages to pull it out anyways, since his queen is gonna be able to take out that enemy queen. He sent in a few hogs, take care of that expo that his queen otherwise couldn't get, and really kind of split up hogs around the edges. So guys, this is not a great example of what you want to accomplish with this attack. This is more of an example of, man, not giving up, and when it doesn't go according to plan, and managing to pull out that triple anyways. Pretty crazy stuff that he managed to pull it off, but it is still an example of a queen charge hog attack, and you know, and another example of getting down the 2 basic objectives that you needed, that you have to get to be successful with hogs at all: the enemy queen, the enemy CC. Everything else is optional, all right? Pathing is great. Don't get me wrong, you really want to get it. But at the end of the day, it's optional. If you bring enough hogs, you don't have to have pathing. Getting the enemy king is great. You want to try and get that most of the time. But once again, if you have enough hogs, you don't have to get it. So the only 2 that you really have to get are going to be enemy CC and the enemy queen. And those are really the only 2 that he got here at all, and managed to pull out this attack, even just barely, because he got those 2 absolutely necessary criteria. So there you guys have it. Now we're going to move into kill squads, because most hog attacks involve a kill squad, and we're going to cover an average kill squad. That's what we're going to go to next on attack number 20. Average size kill squad, and that's going to be you know, 2 golems, about 10 wizards, Valkyries inside that wall wrecker usually. That has become kind of the standard hog attack. That is like a medium-sized kill squad nowadays. And once again, you're trying to get those same objectives. And when you bring those golems, it allows your wall wrecker to get into that base so much deeper. If he can get his heroes into this channel right here, he's going to have access to the queen, obviously the enemy CC, tons of value. We got wizard towers, we got a bomb tower, high value defense for hog attacks, expo, and let me see, I don't know if he's going to be able to get that enemy king from there. I don't think so. But if you can't get the enemy king with your charge or with your kill squad, your second best option is to end your hogs on the section of the base that king's in. And as you can see from the pathing he's going to create, what's going to be left, he's going to be able to start his hogs right in here and end his hogs on that king. The idea with that is that way the king doesn't follow your hogs around the entire base, smacking them up the whole way, killing hogs. When you end your hogs on the king section of the base, then you know, he's only able to start smacking them around for the last few defenses, and then they can usually turn around and kill him, provided you have enough hogs left. But look at this, guys, I was wrong. That wall wrecker is getting so deep into that base. That barbarian king is going down. Martin still had 26 hogs for this base and 4 heals. Oh my gosh, guys, I smell some swag. I think we're going to be swagging some heals on this raid because that kill squad got massive value. That kill squad got so much of this base taken out. Everybody's running a lot of multi-target infernos right now, guys. A lot of times you can take advantage of that by getting really deep into the base with the kill squad. Guys, this base is wrecked. The only thing that's left now is a few troll Teslas around random spots on the outside of the base. All the rest of the defenses that he knew about in this base are already gone. They're already dead. You know, he put another heal up here just in case there's a giant bomb in front of those hogs were maybe at half health. But, you know, he probably could have got away without it. He's going to swag this heal. He's going to swag this freeze. Wrecked this base super hard, guys. And this is a fairly standard hog wrecker attack. This is medium-sized kill squad, about 2 golems, 10 wizards. Mind you, you don't want to use all those wizards for funneling. You want to use about 6 of those wizards for funneling, saving at least 4 of those wizards for cleanup. Any extra camp space can be used for goblins. You can see goblins get through those resource buildings so fast. 2 goblins actually does more damage to a resource buildings than 1 wizard, so they can be really helpful on cleanup. There's those swag spells right in the core. Beautiful example of an average size kill squad hog attack getting it done. That achieved all the goals, you guys, all 4 of them. I mean, it got great pathing, it got the enemy queen, got the enemy CC, and got the enemy king, and that's why he's able to swag that spell, because there just wasn't that much left over for the hogs. It made it really easy for the hog portion of the base. Now we're going to check out a larger kill squad on number 30. Guys, a larger kill squad can mean a lot of things. Sometimes you're going to have an extra golem. Sometimes you have like 3 golems. Sometimes you'll have, you know, some extra bowlers in with your kill squad. Now, this one doesn't really look a lot larger. It's about the same size troop-wise. The reason I say it's larger is because he's going to use a rage and his heal on bowlers inside the CC. So you're investing heavier in the kill squad, either with spells or extra troops. Makes it a bigger kill squad. But when you do that, you want to try and get more of the base. You see from inside here, we've got lots of bowler bounce opportunities, and that's why he's going to spend that extra spell and bring those bowlers in the wall wrecker, trying to keep those bowlers raged and healed to keep them alive. If you don't heal bowlers, they die really, really fast. So if you're going to use bowlers in your wrecker, I would recommend using heal and a rage on them. But if you have an area where they're going to end up where they can get tons of bowler bounces, you know, not too bad of an idea. And what you're going to do is you leave room for a little bit less hogs a lot of times, or less spells. In this case, he's got the same number of hogs as the last one, but he's only going to have 3 heals for this one. So with larger kill squad, you're just trying to get more of the base taken out with the kill squad. And if you have opportunity for bowler bounces, or maybe the heroes are further on the backside of the base, maybe you want to bring an extra golem so that they can stay alive longer and get further into that base. Look at those bowlers taking that stuff out, getting those bowler bounces, doing some great work in there. Queen still has her ability. Hogs have already come in on the other side, but this base has been hollowed out. All this was gone. This was gone from bowlers. All this section in here was gone from that bigger investment in the kill squad. So that's why this is a good example of using a larger kill squad so that you have less left over for your hogs. Although if you bring an extra troop, you're going to have less hogs. You're going to have less spells. But if you can get more of that base taken out, that's okay, because you don't need as many hogs or as many heals to get through a smaller section of the base that's left. Guys, this one is wrecked super hard. Is he going to swag a heal on this one too? Yeah, I'm thinking so. Yep, swag that heel right on the clan castle there. Very nice. This is turning into kind of a swag showcase a little bit, because you know what? Actually, I don't think our last attack has swag. I think, but the last attack is pretty crazy, and it's coming up. So this is an example of using a larger kill squad. You can use either extra troops for it or extra spells, but you're making a bigger investment in the kill squad so that you have less to hog at the end. Not always a good plan. Sometimes the area where your heroes are going to end up, there is no bowler bounces from there, or sometimes you can get both heroes right at the entry. On times like that, a lot of times a smaller kill squad is going to be a good option, and that's what I'm going to show you guys right now with our last example on number 18. This is the one I told you guys about in the beginning. I'm interested to see what you guys guessed was inside of this Stone Slammer, because it shocked me. It really did. I was watching the attack and I was like, whoa, what? Pretty crazy stuff. So smaller kill squad. I'm gonna pause real quick. Look at this. We only had one golem tanking right there, okay? And because of that, we're gonna be able to bring more hogs. Now, if you have your value right at the beginning of the base, like both heroes or something like that, sometimes a small kill squad's fine. Granted, you're not gonna take out as many other defenses. You're not gonna create a smaller pathing. But if you have more hogs, then you can make up for pathing that's not great, or lots of defenses left. So that's kind of the idea on this one. Now, the only thing I didn't really like about this attack was the freezes. I don't think he needed all those freezes. Froze one Expo on this one. Not great freeze value. Could have at least frozen Expo and an Archer Tower at the same time, but still, I'm not really seeing that much freeze value there. I get the idea behind it. You know, he didn't know how deep his E-Drags were going to get. Maybe wanted to freeze a sweeper. There we go. I let the cat out of the bag right before it came out. Look at that E-Drag coming out of there. What the heck, man? You know, and I get it. There's no air defenses over there. There's no single target infernos. Nothing that can really take out that E-Drag quickly. But that E-Drag, you know, hasn't even been barely touched yet, guys. And it already took out the enemy CC. It just got a beautiful chain through the core. It's going to take out this multi-target inferno. And then it's going to come over here and get some more value as well. Now, hogs are coming in from the left-hand side. Remember, he had 34 hogs. We do have kind of a wide, not too bad a path for the hogs, but a little wider than you would with a bigger kill squad. But 34 hogs, guys, that's a lot of hogs. That can do a lot of damage. And that E-Drag in there, that was crazy. You know, I was knocking on the free spells, but honestly, guys, they are very versatile. He managed to use the last two of them freezing larger groups of defenses for the hogs. Just really saving them a lot of trouble. And because of that, he's got a bunch of hogs left over, guys. There's plenty of hogs in all those groups, and they're running around taking care of that cleanup right now. And that's an example of using a smaller kill squad. All right, you're probably not going to find a lot of opportunities to put an E-Drag inside of your wall wrecker or inside of your Stone Slammer, because it's really only good for an area where there's no singles, no air defenses that are going to be hitting it right away. But who knows, maybe you might. Mostly I just wanted to show this as an example of using a smaller kill squad, less golems, and because of that, you're able to bring more hogs. Guys, I've done attacks where I used no golems and brought like 40 hog riders. If the king and queen were available right at the beginning with access to the CC, then yeah, you know, sometimes that's an option. No golems, really small kill squad, tons of hogs. You know, because when you have, you know, 34 to 40 hogs and 4 heals, you can cover a lot of base with that. You know, you can take out a lot of base with that. So if that's the case, sometimes a small kill squad like this is going to be the best option. So there you guys have it. 4 different ways to wreck Town Hall 10s. We had a queen charge hog attack. We had medium, large kill squads and small kill squads. It just depends on the base. How much value do you need from your kill squad? How much are they giving you on the entry? How deep do you have to get into that base? The deeper you have to go, a lot of times the more you're going to have to invest in that kill squad, either with extra golems, extra bowlers, extra spells. But when you do that, when you get in further, it leaves less of the base left for the hogs. It just really depends on the base, guys. There's not a single one of these attacks that's going to be the best option for every base out there. That's why you really got to take a look at what you need to get. All right, you have to get queen, you have to get CC. It's really nice to get king, and it's really nice to get pathing, but either one of those, they're not have tos, they're nice tos. And if you're bringing a ton of hogs, you can overcome bad pathing, or you can overcome a king that's still up. But honestly, guys, when I'm doing hog attacks, I like to get all 4 of those things, all right? I like to get the queen, I like to get the CC, I like to create good pathing, and I like to get the king. And that seems to lead to the higher levels of success when you can get all 4 of those things. But that being said, you don't have to get them all. So with that, if you haven't already, check out the details below my videos. In there, I have links to all my social media, including my Discord server, fastest, best, easiest way to get a hold of me, and WHF Family Recruiting Discord server. If you happen to be a maxed out Town Hall 12, 11, or 10, then we're looking for you. So hop in that recruiting Discord server, read the README, and follow the directions. I hope to see you guys inside WHF Family. I hope to see you inside my Discord server. And either way, I'll see you guys in the next video.
Nerf this!